right, welcome back inside our Proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Brad Peters, the CEO of Pacific Empire Minerals. And Brad, good to see you again. How are you?
I'm well, thanks, Steve. Good to see you as well.
Lots of stuff to talk about with the company. But first, why don't you just give everyone a little bit of background on the company?
You bet. Thanks, Steve. Pacific Empire, we've been around. We were private starting about 2013. We went public in 2018. And throughout that period, our focus has always remained the same, which is gold-enriched copper deposits in areas with access and infrastructure, quite simply in areas where you can build a mine. And so we've kept our focus over the years, and through a bear market, we were able to test and acquire and retest a number of projects. And I think we find ourselves in a very fortunate position that we're ready to go for an environment where there is eyes on our sector now. So we're certainly excited. It's been a bit of a long haul, but I think it's been worth it.
So you just put out a news release about one of those projects, that being Jean Marie. Tell me a little bit about this project and some of the news that you're able to share.
No, absolutely. The Jean Marie is that's our flagship property at this time. It's a property that we felt very fortunate to acquire here earlier in the year. The property was, I think, traditionally looked at through the lens of copper molybdenum style mineralization. That was certainly what they were looking for in the 70s. We felt that because it's south of our Pinnacle property, west of Milligan, and south again of Quanica, which is Serengeti, and within a gold belt, that the potential for gold on this property could be significant. And that was one of the things we did, was we went up and had a look, boots on the ground, looked at some old core, and we were able to do some sampling in some existing areas and some new areas. And I think the results speak for themselves in the sense that absolutely this is a property that has some very interesting gold numbers on it. And I think there's the potential for additional gold mineralization associated with the porphyry system here.
So what does that lead you to believe now as far as the next sort of stage to work on this? Are you looking at getting back out there very soon, maybe drilling?
Yeah, we've got drilling. The permits they've been in process for a while now. So we expect, if all goes consistent with how things have gone previously, we expect to be up there drilling in September and through October, certainly October being the big month there. We'll do some more follow-up sampling. I think it's important for us before drilling that we, with boots on the ground, we continue to look at the core, look at the existing data. There's a fair bit of data on the property that, as it stands now, there are 3 drill indicated copper zones on the property. And so what we want to do again is just make sure that when we put the drill on the property, we'll start with the RC drill, that we make sure we're putting it in the right spot to start.
Brad, you did mention that obviously a lot of people are paying more attention to the sector now, which is always positive. What can you tell investors as to what's planned for your company over the next 6 months?
So with our company, we're basically a hybrid generator, meaning that we're not afraid to drill because we can do it for a much lower cost than everybody else because we own our own drill. That's something that took us really a couple of years to really to get it to the level of efficiency that we're happy with now. So what investors can expect from us is that with for example, on the World Stock property where we are right now, we're currently drilling that. We've announced that. We'll plan to move on to the Wheaton property before we do the Jean Marie property later in the fall. But I think what investors can expect from our company is quite simply a lot of drilling, and drilling at a relatively low cost and with our RC drill. And that's something that we feel is absolutely important in this business, that there's just no substitute for drilling. And so I think drilling is what investors should expect, and they'll see.
All right, we look forward to that. Brad, great to see you again. Thanks very much, and we'll talk again soon.
You as well, Steve. Thank you so much.
All right, Brad Peters, the CEO of Pacific Empire Minerals.